Greetings, this is Pastor Carlin Ayers here at First Lutheran. This is our Sunday school portion for today. Glad that you could join us. We're very happy that you're with us today. We're still in Genesis, and we are in Genesis 26, and actually the 26th verse. So when Abimelech went to him from Gerar, that's to Isaac, with Azuzeth, his advisor, and Philcol, the commander of his army, Isaac said to them, "Why have you come to me, seeing that you hate me and have sent me away from you?" Because remember, they had sent him away because he was getting too powerful and strong for them. They said, "We see plainly that the Lord has been with you." So we said, "Let there be a sworn pact between us, between you and us." So they're scared. They see somebody that God is blessing, and he is gaining in notoriety, he is gaining in his prominence, in power. So hey, we're going to make a pact before this guy would even try to do something. That's what a lot of folks do. "And let us make a covenant with you, that you will do us no harm, just as we have not touched you and have done to you nothing but good, and have sent you away in peace." So they're saying, "Hey, we've been good to you. You say you're not going to do anything to us. You are now the blessed of the Lord." So they admit that he is the blessed of God, that he is the son of promise here. So he made them a feast, and they ate and they drank. And the morning they arose early and exchanged oaths. So they're making a feast, and this is how they would do it. And they probably had a sacrifice there. And Isaac sent them on their way, and they departed from him in peace. That same day Isaac's servants came and told him about the well that they had dug, and he said to them, "We have found water." He called it Sibbeth. Therefore the name of the city is Beersheba to this day. When Esau was 40 years old, he took Judith, the daughter of Beeri the Hittite, to be his wife, and Basmath, the daughter of Elon the Hittite, and they made life bitter for Isaac and for Rebekah. You see, Esau is willfully going against his parents and against what God wanted for this family. And in that way, he is causing issues for them. You got to remember, everybody has a role in the family. Isaac is son of promise here. Esau, or Jacob is going to end up being the son of promise here. Isaac is the son of promise from Abraham, but he is making a lot of problems for his parents here. Esau is the twin, and just not good. We need to remember that we need to listen to our parents, obey our parents, work with our parents. They generally have our best interest at heart. Now, I know there are bad parents, and I understand there are, there are outliers to this, but most of the time, parents are there for the children, and we need parents involved in their children's life. When Isaac was old and his eyes were dim, so that he could not see, he called Esau, his older son, and said to him, "My son," and he answered, "Here I am." He said, "Behold, I am old. I do not know the day of my death. I'm getting ready to die. Now then, take your weapons, your quiver, and your bow, and go out to the field and hunt game for me, and prepare for me delicious food, such as I love, and bring it to me so that I may eat, that my soul may be blessed before I die." Now, he's getting ready to pass on the birthright here. Well, Esau's really sold it, but he is getting ready to pass on to Esau the blessing, and supposed to be all being the head of the tribe. Well, that's getting ready to go too. We know the story. Now Rebekah was listening when Isaac spoke to his son Esau. So when Esau went to the field to hunt for game and bring it, Rebekah said to her son Jacob, "I heard your father speak to your brother Esau. Bring me game and prepare for me delicious food, that I may eat it and bless you before the Lord before I die. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice as I command you." Now here we have Jacob and his mother. Rebekah is, she favors Jacob. Esau is favored by Isaac, his father. So now they are conspiring here against Isaac for right and wrong. You got to remember, Jacob means deceiver. "Go to the flock and bring me 2 young goats, so that I may prepare from them delicious food for your father." See, he's not even going to do the work. He's just going to go get the goat. She's going to do the work. So he really is deceiver, such as he loves. "And you shall bring it to your father to eat, so that he may bless you before he dies." They wanted the blessing. They wanted that. But Jacob said to Rebekah his mother, "Behold, my brother Esau is a hairy man, and I am a smooth man. Perhaps my father will feel me, and I shall seem to be mocking him and bring a curse upon myself and not a blessing. Now they were very serious about this curse and this blessing. The blessing meant you would have blessing the rest of your life. That's what it was. It was being passed down from father on to son. And Esau was supposed to get it. But here we have Jacob, who is trying to even connive. He's got the birthright. He's going to get everything. And now he's trying to even get the blessing. And now he's saying, hey, I'm trying to be a deceiver here. I am a deceiver, and I know it. My father might curse me, and I don't want a curse upon me. So here's what she tells him. Then Rebekah took the best garments of Esau, her older son, which were with her in the house, and put them on Jacob, her younger son, and the skins of the young goats she put on his hands and on the smooth part of his neck. And she put the delicious food and the bread, which she had prepared, into the hand of her son Jacob. So he went in to his father and said, my father, and he said, here I am. Who are you, my son? Jacob said to his father. You got to remember, Isaac is basically blind at this time. I am Esau, your firstborn. I have done as you have told me. Now sit up and eat my game, that your soul may bless me. But Isaac said to his son, how is it that you have found it so quickly, my son? He answered, because the Lord your God granted me success. Then Isaac said to Jacob, please come near, that I may feel you, my son, to know whether you really are my son Esau or not. So Jacob went near to Isaac his father, who felt him and said, the voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Esau. And he did not recognize him. You see, here's the big deception. This man can't see anything, so they're fooling him. They, tried to make him feel and seem like Esau. And he did not recognize him because his hands were hairy like his brother Esau's hands. So he blessed him. He said, are you really my son Esau? He answered, I am. Now again, he's lying. He knows he's lying, but he is going to get the blessing regardless. And he said, bring it near to me, that I may eat of my son's game and bless you. So he brought it near to him, and he ate. And he brought him wine, and he drank. And his father Isaac said to him, come near and kiss me, my son. So he came near and kissed him. And Isaac smelled the smell of his garments and blessed him and said, see, sometimes the senses, the smell, the feel, sometimes mean more than just the eyesight. So they're fooling this man. They knew what they were doing. They are great deceivers. And Jacob, again, his name means deceiver. See, the smell of my son is the smell of the field that is the Lord has blessed. May God give you the dew of heaven and the fatness of the earth. Then plenty of grain and wine. Let people serve you, and nations bow down to you. Be Lord over your brothers, and may your mother's sons bow down to you. Cursed be everyone who curses you, and blessed be everyone who blesses you. Now he has received this, and now it can't be undone. As soon as Isaac had finished blessing Jacob, when Jacob had secretly gone out from the presence of Isaac his father, Esau his brother came in from the hunting. He also prepared delicious food and brought it to his father, and he said to his father, let my father arise and eat of his son's game, that you may bless me. His father Isaac said to him, who are you? He answered, I am your son, your firstborn Esau. Then Isaac trembled very violently and said, who was it then that hunted game and brought it to me? And I ate it all before you came, and I have blessed him. Yes, and he shall be blessed. As soon as Esau heard the words of his father, he cried out with an exceedingly great and bitter cry, and said to his father, bless me even so also, O my father. But he said, your brother came deceitfully and has taken away your blessing. You see, sometimes blessings can be taken away this way. Esau said, it is not rightly his name, he is not rightly named Jacob, for he has cheated me of these 2 times. He took away my birthright. Now he really didn't take that away. Esau gave that away very willingly because he was hungry. Then he said, you have not reserved a blessing for me. Isaac answered and said to Esau, behold, I have made him Lord over you. So now he is going to be the head of the tribe. I made him Lord over you and all his brothers. I have given him for servants, and with grain and wine I have sustained him. What then can I do for you? My son Esau said to his father, have you but one blessing, my father? Bless me even also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. Then Isaac his father answered and said to him, behold, away from the fatness of the earth shall your dwelling be, and away from the dew of heaven on high. But by your sword you shall live, and you shall serve your brother. But when you grow restless, you shall break his yoke from your neck. And then this started a great and bitter feud between the 2 brothers. You see, deceit is a terrible thing. But Jacob gained the blessing, and he even gained his brother's birthright. So he got it all, but he did it deceitfully. Pray today that you would hear this message and that God would bless and keep you this day and always. Amen.